Hi everyone and welcome to Sunflower Jade Creations and welcome to my channel. Okay guys, so let me just clean my workspace really quick. I like to have a nice clean mat before I get started. I'm gonna let it dry for a bit, and of course once it's done I will put my favorite scented candle, but just give it a little bit more time to dry because I'm paranoid about the fumes the bleach wipes may leave behind. Okay, there you go. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'd rather be safe than sorry and not cause a little fire. So today's video is going to be me making my little notepads. I've been making notepads for a while already, and I have these available in my shop. As you can see, this is a 3x3, or maybe even slightly smaller than 3 inches. So as you can see, it's about maybe 2.8 inches. But on my template on Canva, I sized it for 3.3, 3x3 inches. So this little DIY tutorial today is going to be fairly simple. I'm going to be cutting my sheets out using the following materials. Are a ruler. I have this flexible ruler that I got from Dollar Tree. You can use a wood ruler or even one of those metal rulers. It doesn't matter. And I also have a box cutter. I do have a paper guillotine and a paper trimmer from Cricut, but I'm not going to be using those tools today. It will make cutting a lot easier for the like when you're cutting big spaces using like the paper trimmer, but I find it easy to make a mistake in your alignment. So if I'm just going to use my ruler and paper trimmer, I think I have a more clean cut, a more accurate cut around the shapes or the little rectangles. So I have a few designs here. You're also going to need a cutting mat. I did clean this earlier today. I washed it with soap and water. I used the Scrub Daddy to scrub on it, but it's still very dingy, but it's clean. I use this mat a lot, and especially when I'm making candy bar wrappers or chip bags, I use this mat. I don't use this, I don't know how to call this, like faux leather, pebbled leather desk mat, because it will, you'll cut right through it. So definitely want to protect your work area. So I use my Westcott $5 cutting mat that I got from Walmart, and it does the trick. I have a little paintbrush. That way I can glue my notepads together. I also use the following glue. I use my Barely Arts craft glue. It's super cute, right? It has like a little teddy bear. I do happen to have like Mod Podge, but it's somewhere in my craft area. So I have Mod Podge, and I also have another glue I'm going to show you real quick. I also have this pH neutral PVA professional glue. It's ideal for book binding and paper projects. I love paper projects, so I'm really excited to try out this glue. But most recently I've been making my notepads with my Barely Arts glue, and it works just fine. I think it does a really good job sealing the top, and I'm able to move my sheets fairly well, and it binded really well. So I do recommend Barely Arts craft glue if you don't have the option to buy this glue. This glue is pretty expensive in my opinion. For 4 ounces it was roughly like $12, I think. Barely Arts glue is also pretty pricey. But I've had this glue for years, almost 4 years already, and I do have a refill. No, this is the refill bottle, but I use their little precision craft glue. It comes with a needle thin tip, and it also comes with a different type of nose tip, which allows more glue to flow, thoroughly through the little nostril, the hole. But I do have this glue, and then I bought the refills to put it into this little bottle. So I do recommend Barely Arts craft glue. Anyways, so also, I'm sorry, I'm like all over the place. You're also gonna need little clips, paper clips, and like these little paper stackers or dividers, whatever you want to call them, to keep your project in place. So you put, after you align it correctly, you got it where you want it to be, you're going to use these little dividers or things to hold it up, and then you just secure it in place, and voila, you're done. And then you're able to glue away. And I like to leave a little bit of a space or a distance from the top, because I don't want my cardstock or chipboard or cardboard holders to stick to my glue. I tried using some acrylic dividers that I have them somewhere, but it was just too hard for me to line it up and hold everything secure, because the acrylic divider, if I accidentally moved it down, it would move a few sheets. So I had to constantly do this and get it lined up properly. So just use cardstock, chipboard or cardboard, cereal box, whatever, and that does the trick. So those are the materials that I use to make my notepads. Okay guys, so I'm going to be trimming my Spooky Vibes notepad. I also have the following. I never got around to showing it, but I also have this school theme. There are two different type of, like 2 sheets of different icons on the little notepads, but this is for school. Perfect for a little gift for your child's teacher. And of course, Halloween's almost coming up, so I'm getting ready to have my Halloween themed notepads available in my shop. Of course, bees, you can't go wrong with bees. I love bees. I love the cuteness of these little bees. So I have 2 different sets here. I have regular bees with no gingham pattern, and then I have the gingham pattern. And honestly, yes, it does take more ink. I waste more ink, but I think this is super cute. I think it's really cute having that gingham pattern, and it just makes a whole lot of difference. The paper that I use is 32-pound HP paper. I believe it is 100 brightness. Let me see if I can get the pack for you. So it is 100 brightness. It's 32-pound paper, and it is regular 8.5 by 11 inches, so it has 120 GM. Okay guys, so I'm gonna get started on cutting my papers out. I will be doing my spooky vibes first, and I will be turning off my mic and just let you guys sit back and relax and watch me do my little notepad.